President Muhammadu Buhari has secured a funding commitment of $3.5 billion to Nigeria from the International Development Association of the World Bank in support of economic and human capital development projects. The amount is the highest allocation to any country by the World Bank institution as part of the implementation of its 20th replenishment cycle beginning this month and ending June 2025. This was at the International Development Association for Africa Summit, which just ended in Dakar, Senegal. State House correspondent Adam Sambo reports.
For us, the interest is how can we be part of an accelerator in the individual countries? For example, the West African Power Pool. How can we actually, through our operations, support and increase that ambition?
Regarded as a partner of choice in Africa, the International Development Association has earmarked a support facility of $93 billion for countries hard hit by current global crisis occasioned by climate change, COVID-19, growing levels of food insecurity, and the impact of the war in Ukraine. This is to enable them not only have a resilient recovery and their economies transformed, but also grow more quickly, equitably, and sustainably. 70% of the amount is allocated to about 40 African countries.
For Nigeria, we have been allocated a headroom of about 3.5 billion, and the intention is to apply the funds to the areas of most critical need as assessed by the heads of states and nations. It was agreed that energy sufficiency is a critical area, so is food security as well as human capital development. So that means it will help us to increase the energy sufficiency, support the poor and the vulnerable, and also help us to do more in terms of bridging the gap that we have in the education and health sectors.
President Muhammadu Buhari had in a closed session of the summit described the replenishment package of the IDA as a good sign of solidarity and trust between the World Bank, donor countries, as well as the low-income nations. Nigeria's priority, he emphasized, is to build the resilience of our economy and drive what he called jobs-rich growth, focusing on industrialization. This will be driven by backward integration and export development based on value addition to key commodities. The Nigerian leader was later conferred with the highest national honor of the Republic of Senegal, the National Order of the Senegal Lion, by President Macky Sall.
This award is a clear testament to the continued growth and resilience of our bilateral relations, and also our solidarity at the sub-regional, regional, and global levels. We see our relationship with Senegal as a very special one, and will certainly continue to give it priority in the future.
President Muhammadu Buhari has since returned to Abuja. Adamu Sambo, NTA News.